Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is number 3 of our animation of Attack on Titan, chapter 101. So right now I'm going to go back into the Flash file that I was making the other day. I'm just going to have to remember everything I did here. Yo, Vegeta, Prince of All Saiyans, welcome. Ooh, we just had a new subscriber. Marlon Bling, welcome. So I'm just going to loop this back, just to make sure I like it. I'll be honest, I think I'm going to... A lot of people have been saying that I should add more animation to her. I wasn't going to because I thought maybe there's just like too much going on anyways. But it wouldn't be Attack on Titan if it didn't have a bunch of detail, right? So I'm not going to do it now because a lot of people want me to move on to Photoshop. But I think I'm going to come back here at a later point and move her around a little. You know, like she's... Because when a huge rock comes next to you, you're probably going to cower just a tad, you know? Yeah. But I think... I'm just trying to make sure that I'm happy with Aaron's whole thing. Yeah, it looks good. I like it, I like it. All right. Well, I'm still waiting for some people to come in. Right now we have 2 people watching. All right. All right, so I'm going to copy the frames. And I'm going to export everything. 3200 by 1800 is what I usually use. Paste it here. Make sure it's the same size it is. Also, I want the first frame of this so I know how to color it and shade it. I'll put this one here. All right. Export movie. Let's see, we're going to go to PNG. Actually, we're on the right spot. And then make it PNG sequence. And we are good. I don't care about the title. You can leave it there. 3200, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's good. Export. Hey, Fan Entertainment. Sean, how you doing, bro? How have you been? And a duck. Okay. Okay. Okay, once that is done, we're going to move over to Photoshop. Now, let's see how many people are watching here. 3. All right. Hey, Sean, how have you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you in a while. Okay. So, I'm going to go to Script, load files into Stack, browse, go to the right folder, AOT, not AT&T, 101 Dalmatians, PNG, go in here, and OK. It all shows up here, then you press OK. And now we wait. Sean, are you still working on your manga? And thanks to all the people that are watching right now. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to make this stream tonight just because it's a Friday. Or Friday, it's a Saturday night. And I know that most people are out right now or doing something else. I figured I'd do this part. I mean, there's going to be a lot to it, so if somebody misses one stream, there's probably going to be the other stream that's going to show exactly what they're looking for. And I know some people want to learn different things. Some people want to know how I line everything. Some people want to know how I color. And a lot of people want to know how I use After Effects to put everything together. And to anyone who's watching right now, please like, subscribe, and consider becoming a patron of mine. I would love to do this more full-time. It would be amazing. So I can just animate this kind of stuff, make it look as professional as possible, and then even hire other people for like voice acting and to basically make our own fan animation and then see how much better it looks in the official. All right, so once this is all done being loaded, it's all in the same file. Come over here, then make frames from layers. And then you'll see down here in the timeline, it's kind of hard to see. Let me do this. There we go. It's a little better. See? Yeah. Now you notice that he's going backwards. Let's fix that. You're going to go to reverse frames. And there you go. And we're going to make this go slow. I had it originally at, 20 frames a second. So I'm going to keep that, which means it would be 0.5 each. Whoops, that is very wrong. That's half a... Not 0.5, 0.05. There we go. And even then it looks kind of slow. But I think Photoshop, it might just be because my graphics card is not the fastest thing. But it's okay. This actually looks kind of good that way. It looks more like an anime, like the same speed an anime would do it, you know? Maybe a tad slower, but that's okay. We can manipulate everything. That's a good thing. If you don't like it, you can change it. And Sean, you said, I saw you streaming, but I gotta go. I gotta work, so have fun. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. Take care. And thank you to everyone who's here right now. And so the next thing I'm going to do is you want to keep everything as tidy as possible. So I'm going to make a folder and just name it PNG. I'm going to take everything here and I'm just going to put it in there. So when you're not using the PNGs, you know, disappears. Good, good. Now I'm going to make a new one. I'll name this one Aaron. I'll just do 21 for now. So I'm going to start in frame 2. The reason why I start in frame 2 is because of this. I'll show you now. If I start in frame 1 and I unhide one of these, it'll be unhidden for every single frame. See, like this. There. See that? Every frame it stays. However, if you start in the second frame or any other frame after that, it's only in that one frame. See that? And that's what we want. So I use, cool thing about Attack on Titan is that they use very different like brush strokes, but for just kind of getting everything together, I'm going to use 3-pixel pencil. Make sure I did that right. Yep, 2 and 2. Good, good. And we have 6 people watching. Fuck yeah. Demicus, what's up, man? I'm so happy you're here. I was starting to think that not a lot of people are going to show because it's Saturday, but it's okay. I was really motivated to start animating. All right, so if you noticed, I also have this guy here. The reason why is because I want to trace what he actually looks like, because I'm going to have to add all the detail. When I was watching Attack on Titan early, I did notice that when they show Eren and he's far away, they definitely don't put a ton of detail on him. They still do, but you can definitely tell that they take a couple shortcuts. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. It really depends how this all, starts to, how it all evolves. Chesticle right there, armpit. Hey, Crash Lightning. Kind of a cool thing about doing Attack on Titan 2 is that if you're not that good, or if you're not very good with like anatomy, is it definitely helps you. It shows you all the muscle groups and stuff. Also makes me feel fat because I'm not this lean. So I'm not too worried about this area because it's going to be covered in smoke anyways. All right, so with his hair and his other arm, I'm thinking I'm going to do that later in another layer. I think that would be better. Because his hair is going to be its own, like, demon. So I got this from online, just as a color, like a color palette. Obviously there's a lot of gradients and stuff, but I think it's pretty close. I got that one. And that one. There we go. And then I'm going to put that here. Don't forget to save everything you do. P1. Oops. I'll most likely be changing a lot of this around, but just to kind of get an idea of what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? Sorry, guys. That is actually not you. It is me. However, I can fix that. Let's see, move that. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize. There we go. something like that. Again, I'm going to be changing a lot of it around to make sure it all looks okay. But the shading in the comics or manga is good, so I don't want to change it until I really have to. There, yes, I'm finally coloring, and I agree. I do have to work on his ass a little bit more. You know, I don't want it to look too flat. What software do animators of Attack on Titan use? I don't know. I'm sorry about that. I'm not really sure. I failed you. So Attack on Titan has many different colors. These should have the highlight, the base color, and the dark, and sometimes darker. And that's what I'm going to do here. Okay. So I think my settings are reset because I was getting some anti-aliasing going on here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I think my settings got reset and I didn't realize. Comic Trap, he said, Aaron has a nice ass, not a flat one. I know. Give me a second. I'm not done. I just started. Okay. Or do you just want me to start on the ass? Like you don't even care about the muscles. It's all about the ass. It's all about that anus. But yeah, nah. I'll do it later. You also said, are you going to animate the full fight? Probably not. It really depends. Well, since there's more people here, I'm trying to make this a full-time thing. Right now it's a test. I'm seeing how many people even care about somebody animating for a couple hours. But if a lot of people showing up, a lot of people like it, become patrons or donate on Streamlabs or Super Chat, then I would love to do this every day for hours. Yes, he did assassinate Willie. Assassinate. Maybe if I was drawing Mikasa, I would be paying more attention to the ass, you know? I'm just kidding. This is a glorious ass regardless. A lot of ass talk tonight. Good. Anime, you said, do you think that Attack on Titan is going to end within 5 to 15 chapters? No, I don't think so. I mean, I really don't know how long he wants it to go for, but I really don't see it ending that soon. Bam. By the way, have you guys seen Retro Rhino's newest animation? I wanted to watch it, but I want to get his permission because he worked hard on it. And if I basically watch it in a stream, I'll be making money off of it. But he did a really good job. He does Bleach animations, for those of you that don't know him. Dude, I love whenever I get close to the ass, you guys just start making different puns for it. This part isn't even going to be shown. It's going to be filled with it's going to be filled with like debris and smoke. You'll see it later though, which is why I'm not too concerned right now. But to appease you guys, I almost feel like I shouldn't be doing this part on YouTube. Crash Lightning saying I heard someone about an AU manga for Attack on Titan coming out, but it was just a rumor. AU manga? I'm not sure what that is. So immature chat? Yes. Yes, it is. The author also originally... Sorry, I'm kind of working it backwards here. My Little Green-Haired Mermaid, by the way, welcome back. This is the third time that you've been here in every single stream I've done. I appreciate that. The author also originally wanted to kill everyone off, but that was very early on. I guess it would make sense. It'd be, I guess, more realistic. Because the beginning of Attack on Titan, everyone was dying. So when Eren was finally killed, see, I didn't know anything about the show. I didn't know he'd be a Titan. I was like, oh shit, okay. I guess that's cool. That's a unique way of continuing a show. Also, AU stands for alternate universe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Is it like before the Titans or how would it work? And don't forget to save. I've forgotten to save before and had everything disappear. So I'm just trying to make sure. I don't like this part at all. I'm just not too concerned with it because it's probably not even going to be shown. Also, I made something happen here. Anti-alias was turned on when I always have it off. Not sure why. So I'm gonna go back here because I want to see some more references of Eren's Titan. What eye color are you going to give the Attack Titan? Well, he has green, like there, but I actually like this shot right here, where you can't see the whites of his eyes, you just see green and black. I'm going to do that. I think it looks way more intimidating. There. So something like that. I'm definitely going to come back and change some things around, but that's later. And like I was saying before, I'm going to do the hair and the other arm at a later time. It's going to be its own layer. Makes everything simple. And guys, if you like my stuff, give it a thumbs up, okay? That way more people can see it. Comic Treppy said, you know what pisses me off? The fact that when you search Rogue Titan, it gives you more results of Aaron's Titan. But when you search Attack Titan, it gives you almost nothing. I never tried that. Erwin is a history teacher in the AU. Oh, the high school one? Is that what you mean? Because, yeah, that one's pretty funny. I've seen a couple. So this is the part where it gets a little difficult because you don't want the legs to move around too much, especially towards the bottom here. You want Attack on Titan to have a dark ending? You know, it might. I mean, I think it'll have like a good ending, but we're gonna have a lot of the people that we like die. I mean, it's basically a guarantee, right? Unless they break the curse. I guess I could do that. Put the royalty-free music in the background. All right. This looks cool. Let's try that. Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay, let's try something else. Because that sounded like garbage. Just the one I clicked on? There we go. You can't hear that? Jesus. Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear that? I feel like I'm at a club. What do you mean? There's just no pleasing you, is there? Turn the volume up. I thought I did. Y'all must be hearing this, right? Oh yeah, his hair is gonna be beautiful. Oh god. I don't want my roommates to hear me say stuff like that. Ooh, we have a new subscriber. Welcome. If you guys like what you see, please upvote, or upvote, doesn't mean Reddit, like and subscribe. Ooh, more subs. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to do these, I'm trying to do this as often as possible, whenever I have a chance. So if you guys like what you see, please like, subscribe, and even consider becoming a patron. Sub, 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 sub. And yeah, if you guys have a Twitter, you know, tell people to come check us out. Right now I need some word of mouth. Bad. What I would like to do, I mean, my goal would be to do this full time. It's kind of a big goal, you know, not a lot of people make it in YouTube, but since we have to wait a couple years for the actual Attack on Titan Season 3 and 4 to come out, and also I can show people how to animate in the process, right? Win-win? Win-win. And we have 14 people watching. Awesome. If you guys just got here, thank you for joining me on this beautiful Saturday night. It's about to be Sunday morning for me. I'm in beautiful, hot Florida. Crash, you said, I'm also an animator, but I make 3D animations. Dude, that's cool. I mean, that's kind of where the future is right now, anyways, of animation, is 3D. So far, so good. You know, it's the shading. That's what's gonna really make this look good or not. Because I have to do a lot of work. Like this looks fine. But when you see, I don't know, when you see stuff like this, there's like so much detail. Like you see the blue and red veins he has. I'm gonna do all that. I'm also gonna have to add some more highlights here. Like I got a lot to go. I mean, this one's really detailed though. Like he's like super shredded. That flat ass. Look, he's a Titan, man. He doesn't need a beautiful ass. Mikasa, come here. Look at this Marley animator. Animating Aaron like Jean. Hey, hey. Jean is an attractive person. So what I'm doing here is I just make a copy of the last frame and I move it around because I just want everything to be to scale, at least as much as possible. Attack on Titan is trash. Yeah, I disagree. I think the story is really well done. Oops. Where's Annie? I don't know. I want her to come back though. If you want to be a mangaka or animator, you must know human anatomy. Prove it. And yes, you're right. If you want to draw in general. He's starting to get up a little bit here. Draw Naruto? No. And I've been drawing Naruto for years, man. I'm tired of Naruto stuff. I haven't watched Boruto. I'm not really into it. Well, I'm not into it at all, so. Or maybe draw Dragon Ball Super. I don't know. I was thinking it's something that I'll probably never do, but it'd be cool to do like a Jiren versus One Punch Man. Or I saw this like fan-made manga of Vegeta versus One Punch Man, which was pretty cool. Hey, thanks for the comment. What do you think? Is it better? All right, cool. New subscriber. Welcome. Who'd guess that you can effectively animate in Photoshop? Yeah, took me a while to figure this one out. It's definitely not a program for animation, but if you want to get that like authentic anime look, it's really difficult to use Flash and how that happened. I mean, I've yet to see a Flash animated anime or something that looks legit. You can always like tell it's Flash. I mean, I know there's better programs, but I've been using Flash for so long now. I mean Flash, Photoshop now to you, that's just second nature. Do I watch One Piece? No. Oop, his arm is way too small. No, I never got into One Piece. I actually thought that the art was a little bit too goofy for me. Not that goofy art, like I normally don't mind, but the fact that I could tell that they were trying to be somewhat serious, that I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. Havoc Gaming, you asked, do you use Sony Vegas for editing? No, I use Adobe Premiere for editing, and After Effects to put everything together, like all the different parts of the shot. I use After Effects, and then like to put music and audio together, music, audio, and the video all together. That's Premiere. Nice ass, I know. Thick. MRK Cake said, pretty sure the fact of it being made in '98 has nothing to do with the goofy, unique art style. Well, you know, you asked me if I like something, if I watch something, so I'm going to give you my opinion. And my opinion is I just couldn't get into it. Sorry. Oh, oh, you're good. I just got done watching this video where this guy, Double 4 Anime, like, I'm not gonna say tears apart because he definitely doesn't have that capability, but he watches my Naruto Shippuden Z video, and he just like hates it so much. He's such a, you know, he gets so butthurt over me making fun of Naruto. And so I don't know. Don't know why I brought that up, just, it was interesting. And thanks for everyone who's watching, by the way. Sorry to keep saying this, but, you know, if you like this, please like, subscribe, and consider becoming a patron at patreon.com, and also Streamlabs and Super Chat is open. All that would allow me to do this more often. My goal would be to make scenes to put here on YouTube every month. Like maybe a part of the comic. It doesn't have to be just Attack on Titan, but this is kind of like what's popular for me to do right now. But I would just do like a small scene from each chapter. You know, whatever people like the most, I can do a poll for it. That's what I like to do. And right now I have a goal that if I get to 200 a month on Patreon, I'm going to do chapter 100, the ending of chapter 100. And I'm already at like 113, so there's not that much more to go. Prez, you said a Jin is like One Piece. Just change the goofy animation to poor CGI. New subscriber. It's really exciting to see like new subscribers. So here is about the point where he kind of like hits the ground. So I want his muscles to tense up because he's hitting the floor. I'm just gonna have him lift his legs a little bit more. And then your favorite part right here. You know what? His butt is getting bigger and bigger. I'm gonna have to do something about that. No, no. And Brought Vulture, you said, what are tips for drawing heads in any angle? I know this is the most boring thing to say, but you just need to find a picture of somebody's face, you know, their head in different angles, and draw it. Honestly, if you can learn to draw realism, then you can do anime poses. We're at 19 people right now. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Still think I made his butt too big, but let's see how good he twerks it before I do anything to it. Actually. The ass crack though? Yeah. Also making his butt kind of saggy. Guess I... Anime War? Oh, is that guy Mastar? Yeah, I think good for him for getting really popular, but I'm pretty sure he traces everything. Who was the guy who mentioned about the butt in the first place? I don't even know. Somebody. But once you get going, you know, it's hard to stop talking about the butts. Oops. Please muscle up the left leg. Yeah. You know, one of the reasons why I wasn't even worrying too much about the left leg is that I'm most likely not going to see much of it. Like, I'm pretty sure that all of this is going to be, like, there's going to be rubble and stuff in front of it. Yeah, see, like, the way I have it placed. And there's going to be a bunch of like, I don't know, debris and stuff, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Well, I'll come back to it. And thank you. I appreciate that. And welcome to the stream. 19 people watching. Awesome. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you guys find this stream? Have you all been subscribers of mine, or is it like in the front page, or? So yeah, so right here, he hit the ground. So since he hit it with so much force, I'm just trying to make sure all his muscles are kind of tensing up, which is going to be fantastic when I have to shade it all. That's going to be my true test as an artist. You were subscribed like 10 years ago, Jesus. So from the beginning, welcome. Thank you for being here for so long. Said I was Googling Shingeki no Kyojin today, selected. Since Naruto, nice. When you made Naruto Shippuden, or Naruto animation, cool. I subbed you when I saw someone post Sasuke meets 4 Hokage and Shippuden Z on Instagram. See, that one became more popular than I thought. Like when the Hokage came up and the whole Orochimaru-sama. Did not expect that one to be as popular as it got. So now I'm just gonna kind of just do a couple loops of it, just to make sure everything is looking okay. Looks good. Looks good. As long as the anus continues to look good, you know. Once more, no. I liked your Carl animation from The Walking Dead. Thank you. The guy who voice acted that was amazing. If he didn't do it, then I think it would have sucked. Mm-hmm. You know, the other thing I like doing about, or that's unique about Attack on Titan, is their lines are like really thick. I didn't like that in the beginning. I thought it was a little bit overboard, you know, but it really grew on me. So now when I do animations for them, I like really look forward to doing the line thickening. Mine is ancient. I am. I found video that I uploaded on Newgrounds back in 2003. 15 years ago. And I was under Smiting. I didn't know that my name was, like, I had that name for that long. That was high school. Boruto really sucks. I don't want to watch it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not for me. I just think, like, Naruto and Sasuke just became so strong already. Like, they are so overpowered. Who can compete with that? I know we're not going to just watch them. But I think it kind of takes away from it. Like, yeah, we've already seen the best of the best. Now I got to watch these other kids basically start over. Eh. I just noticed I don't even watch all these animes. I haven't even watched them. I'm already negatively saying stuff about them. Like One Piece, I just didn't like the art, so I didn't watch it. Boruto just seems like, you know, like Naruto again. That should be up a little bit more. Till that when Boruto trends and Trump builds wall. Well, Trump builds a wall because of the Titans. So he knows what's going to happen. Boruto has wait. The Byakugan? I'm assuming that's not the Byakugan. Is that something else? You know, I'm actually surprised right now because his butt is not shifting a bunch. Just want to make sure his muscles look right here. Oh, okay. So, see, I didn't know because there's so many eye jutsu or eye powers in Naruto that it could have just been like totally new power. Attitus Evans, you said, but you made 2 animations for it. Oh, yeah, I did that for. I actually don't know his channel, but it was for a client of mine. I got paid to do it. He wanted it. I think he does like anime reviews. He was called Anime Media, and he wanted an intro. So he just kind of wanted different like anime characters looking at the screen, and one of them was, well, a couple of them actually was Boruto, Sarada, and Sasuke. Demarcus, you said I found out about you through Soul Madness. Oh, sweet. Titan shifters don't shift butt. Look at Annie. Her butt, when human, at 26 centimeters in her Titan form, is 260 centimeters. Now say that zero has no value. Man, I didn't know people were, you know, they were like measuring her butt. And you said, for me, your best video is Kakashi vs. Sasuke. Yeah, that's definitely one of my best ones. Pagacha, KL Fire Tears, and myself. But you know, it's really dated now. Like, I would have done everything so different. I probably never would have finished it because I would have put too much work into it. Because like the first, what, like 5-6 minutes of the video is just them talking. And it's mostly static animation. But if I were to go back and do it today, I'm like, no, there's got to be movement. Otherwise, it's boring. Smite, what happened to the series? Well, I guess for any series that I've been working on, I try to do it, you know, I try to do a couple episodes. I like to see how popular it gets, you know, if it picks up. Most of the time I found that it really didn't. And because it takes close to 4 months to do an episode of anything, like it took about 4 months to do an episode of Naruto Shippuden Z, same thing with in-game. That, you know, I'm working 4 months for free for a couple thousand views, you know, it just wasn't worth it. Or I'd love to do it full time, but I can't devote that much time for something that's free and only a couple thousand people are going to watch. Which is kind of why I'm doing this. Like, this is fun for me to do, but it'd be cool to get like enough exposure where I can get a decent like patron following. I know it always sucks when it comes down to money, but, you know, I mean, that's the world we live in. Tokyo Ghoul fan here. I haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul, but people keep talking about it, so I think I'm going to have to give it a shot. Animator Girl says, how much does all your equipment cost you? Just curious. Well, let me think. The Cintiq that I'm working on right now is the 24 HD. I got that one when it was new. That one was $2,000. I also got another Cintiq Companion 2. That's when I go on the road and I want to continue animating or I have a job to do. That one was $1,500. And I've got a couple of external hard drives. Each of those were between $50 and $100. So, yeah, that's it. I know that sounds like a lot, but I also do freelance work. So, you know, I got my money back. Combat Arms, you said just wondering, Smite for the win. How much money do you want to make a full chapter of the full chapter? Man. Okay, so if we're going to be real, I'm not expecting this, but if we're going to be real, to do the entire chapter would probably take me close to a year. You know, at minimum 6 months. And that's if I'm like working on it every day, minimum. So if I'm working full time for something for half a year, it's going to have to be quite expensive because I have to support myself, right? So it would have to be thousands of dollars. Like I said, I'm not expecting that, but it would have to be thousands of dollars. But the thing is, I don't really think people want me to do a full chapter, right? I mean, there's some stuff that's kind of boring that I don't really need to animate. Instead, let me take a month or two and make 2 or 3 pages really good, and then I have a good Patreon following, or like Streamlabs, because I'm going to stream everything I do. So if I just have like Streamlabs, you know, super chat going, that'd be cool. Battle Pants, you said that Tokyo Ghoul anime is something. It butchers the manga pretty hard, but the first season itself isn't that bad anyways. The second season isn't worth watching. Okay. Anime X, you said... Oh, you're saying stuff in Japanese. I can't repeat any of that. Evans, you said, my hype for Tokyo Ghoul died with the weight of season 3. If it butchers a manga and people still live it, like, okay. So how long have I been doing this stream now? It's been an hour and a half. So in an hour and a half, give or take, I've inked 10 frames. And I have 40 to go. And that's not even counting the fact that I'm going to have to shade everything too. Yay! So much work. Oh God. But I love doing it. That's the thing. I like doing this. This is not unbearable at all. I'm actually really enjoying myself. I mean, I feel like it's possible to do what I want to do. Make this a full-time thing. I mean, when there's people making millions of dollars unboxing Disney toys, I feel like this what I want to do is possible, you know? Havoc Games, are you from Norway? No, I am from Florida. Florida, the most beautiful country in the world. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Evans, you said, I heard if you listen to music that fits with what you're animating, you can work better. True. The thing is, like, I listen to copyrighted music, and I can't do that in a stream. I was, on my past streams, I did have my headphones connected to my phone instead of the computer, so I could hear like my own music. But I didn't do that this time. Right now I'm listening to the same techno you guys are listening to. Which actually isn't that bad, to be honest. It's the slow animations. That's what's makes it difficult. People think that it's the fast fighting scenes. I think it's the other way around, because this one you have to really show the small movements of the human body. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's almost one in the morning. But I mean, it's Saturday night, so. All right. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many people would actually be even watching this stream right now because it is, Saturday. I think the most I've ever gotten was 28 people watching, which is really cool. So I think right here is about the part where he's kind of grabbing onto a boulder. So, just gradually showing his muscles get more tense. That's got to be subtle. Very subtle. Wow, it's 6:45 a.m. where you are? Wow. Where you at? Anime XD said, I want to do YouTube, but I am a school student. Gotta study. Yeah. YouTube is kind of difficult to get into. Anime Guri in the same time zone? Hell yeah. What state are you in? Evans, you said Smite. What happened to the people that worked on Kakashi vs. Sasuke? I killed them. Your highest subs is 40 subs. I don't know. It's like you have to be the first to do something to really make it here. I think initially I just got lucky because I was one of the only ones doing fan animations. So that's why I got like my first, a couple thousand subs. And then just over the years, it's slowly been growing. But I think most of the subs I have aren't even active anymore. Oh, Tennessee, cool. When does he throw it? Okay. So I have 2 more frames of him flexing his butt. Oh wow, you're in India. Damn. Well, thanks for hanging out with us here. Oh fuck. Whoops. Always make sure you're in the correct layer. I use Pivot Animator with sprites? I have not used that one. Am I on Fortnite? My roommate told me about Fortnite. She's really into it, but I never, I haven't played it. I actually don't really play that many games. I think I got tired out of like games in high school. I used to play StarCraft and this MMO called Shadowbane. Oh man, this is gonna be so much shading. Oh. She? Who the hell is she? What do you mean? You don't like new generation animes? It depends with me. I do notice that a lot of new animes are really pretty and really cool looking, but I don't like it when they use 3D and 2D when it doesn't match. If the 3D and 2D go well together, then I say do it. Attack on Titan, for the most part, does a good job of that, mostly with their buildings. But some of them, like the Berserk movie, especially the first one, it was so 3D heavy that it really took away from it. Chris Blind, boy, thank you. I want freedom. Fuck rules. Restrictions. The Colossal Titan was in full 3D in the second season. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the ones I meant that I wasn't a big fan of. Like, for the most part, they do make it work. But it was mostly the buildings. But I do agree that it kind of take away from it when the what's his name, the Colossal Titan was in 3D. So nice that we've been staring at his back for the past 30 minutes. But it's worth it. Maybe. Maybe, probably. Yes, it's a very muscular back. Well, I'm also doing it because he's tense right now because he just like hit the ground. Awesome. Habit Gaming said he does a lot of deadlifts in the gym. Yeah, he does. That's how he has that bootylicious boot. Show some people flying. There, flying. Yeah. What happens if I get rid of that one frame? I don't know if it's wise, but I think I got rid of a frame. Just because I want to keep his scale, I'm gonna make sure his arm is the same size here. Except instead of his bicep there, it's his tricep. That's one frame wasted and time wasted, my friend. That's okay. I might come back to it. We'll see. What do you think of animation with 60 frames per second? Oh god. 60 frames per second? Good lord. I should probably answer. mean, I guess. I'm assuming it'd be 3D, right? Because I just think it'd look really jarring if it was 2D animation. Because, like, Disney does 24, and that's fine. That's good. We're good. We good, we good. The hell? And I think after this frame, I'm gonna call it a night. Have to be up in the AM. How many anime main characters can you name? Let's see, Naruto, Goku, Vash the Stampede, Luffy, Guts, Ash Ketchum, and Aaron Durr. What's that guy's name? Gene from Outlaw Star? There, that's the one. Can play the animation before you leave? Yeah. Yeah, I'll play the animation before I leave. Guys, if you like this, please, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell people about me. And then check out my Patreon. If I can get to 200 a month, I'm going to make the ending of Chapter 100 of Attack on Titan. And then every month after that, I would like to do something new. Can you give shout out to my boy PewDiePie? Yeah, that'd be great. If PewDiePie would shout me out, then my God. You guys probably don't know who he is, but I had the Amazing Atheist shout me out once. That was cool. That was like the only YouTube celebrity who's ever shouted me out. No, this is kind of wrong. Not bad. What do you guys think? I need to zoom out a little bit further so you can see it better, or see it better so it can go faster. It's a little bit slower. I have it at 20 frames a second, which is better than most animes, but I think because my PC might be slowing down a little bit, it's not moving nearly at that speed. It looks like it's probably moving at 10 frames per second right now. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to come back, I'm thinking tomorrow, but it's going to be sometime this week. I'm going to come back to continue. And yeah, I mean, this is a long process, you know, but I'm going to just continue the next 10, 15 frames. And then we're going to color and everything. So there's a lot to do, but if you guys are here, it makes it way more bearable. Actually makes it fun. So, you guys have any questions for me before I head out? Any questions about anything? Bye-bye, Anime XD. Thank you for sticking with me. And the work is not done yet. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for coming here. Y'all take care.